Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown, but begin the drive with excellent field position. Behind the line, it's Carney. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Carney. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Now they call a run. Jukes to get free. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Shotgun formation here on third down. The pocket breaking down. Caught over the middle. It's Carney. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. The back's got it. Breaks an open space. Has the first down and more. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff in a single back formation. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Early in this conference championship game, one of those crucial plays, a third down in the red zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
The Bulldogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Throwing for his running back. And that pass falls incomplete. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Players are down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Throws to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. He'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he finds the end zone again, the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Wow. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Quick throw to his receiver. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the runner takes off to his right. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Short completion of the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Pressure is coming. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Ball handed off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
A tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking downfield. A fourth down completion to the running back. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
They'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Longhorns move into the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, what a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Dump off caught by the running back. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Bulldogs will kick this deep to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. The shotgun running play call. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
That sack makes it third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. He hands it off from the gun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Throwing up play action. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. The Longhorns will look to convert here on fourth down. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll run it here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Delivers quickly to the left side. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
The rough game for this quarterback continues. They have to start putting the pieces together in this passing game, or this deficit is going to get a lot worse.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Finds an open target on the left side. Now here he goes. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Dogs moving quickly down the field here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They're going to run it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Dogs. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They knocked through the PAT to go up 6 points here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. He's found some room at the 45. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Handoff from the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. He's got the first and still going. Makes a move and breaks free. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
PAT gives him a 1-point lead here in the 4th. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And there's the handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And in first down, right back to the running game. Powering through the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Right, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And he stopped short. Big play by the defense to keep this a 5-point game in the fourth quarter.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The conference championship may come down to this drive. Can they reach the end zone? And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. That ball snagged for a completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And it's good for a first down to the 36. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Wow, how about that, Chris? Nothing open downfield. He gets underneath to his running back, picks up some positive yards, but it's got to remember, they got to go quick.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
I think that's really good recognition there by the quarterback and offensive coordinator, the defensive lineman. They go with the touch pass, and the execution is solid. They'll reset the downs after picking up the first.
It's an out route, the catch made. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You call quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
The offense will set up now for the two-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He'll run it into the end zone. The two-point conversion pushes the lead up to a field goal here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late, deep throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Here comes a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.